Welcome to another video, guys. On today's video I'm going to bring you top 10 young stars from South Africa who play in the PSL. Our number 10 on the list we have Samkelo Zwane, who is 22 years old, who played for Kaizer Chiefs as a defensive midfielder. Samkelo Zwane, the son of Eugene Zwane, has been promoted to Kaizer Chiefs first team this year. Samkelo Zwane is a good young player, is good on long balls, and is also comfortable to play the ball. Samkelo Zwane also played for under 23 South African squad. Our number 9 on the list we have Azole Matrosi, who played for Chippa United. Azole Matrosi was signed by Orlando Pirates last year. The attacking midfielder who can also play as a winger has been on loan from Orlando Pirates. Azole Matrosi, who is 19 years old, last year he scored 4 goals for Chippa United. So at the end of the season, we are going to see Azole Matrosi back at Orlando Pirates. Hopefully that is going to show his talent when he's playing for Orlando Pirates. The 8th player on the list we have Oluwethu Makhanya, who plays for Stellenbosch as a defender. Oluwethu Makhanya is 18 years old. This season he played more than 5 games for Stellenbosch. Oluwethu Makhanya was also called for the Togo game for the under 23 to qualify for the Olympics. Number 7 on the list we have Kiken Allen, who is age 22, who played for Swallows FC as a defender. Kiken Allen played more than 10 games this season for Swallows FC. Kiken Allen, who formerly played for Mamelodi Sundowns and Tuks, I think is one of the best defenders that we have in the country. Number 7 on the list we have Jordan Adams, who is 22 years old, who plays for Stellenbosch as a defensive midfielder. Adams can also play as an attacking midfielder. The young player was called for trials in Sweden last year. Adam, who is 22 years old, has been playing regularly for Stellenbosch this season. Adam is also part of the under 23 South African squad. Number 5 on the list we have Anthony van Wyk, who is 22 years old, who plays for Stellenbosch. Anthony van Wyk is a striker. He can also play as a winger. Anthony van Wyk is one of the young players who is also playing regularly for his team Stellenbosch. Anthony van Wyk was promoted to the first team after winning the league with the under 23. Our number 5 on the list we have Rowan Human, who played for Maritzburg United. Rowan Human former played for Bidvest and also Maccabi Tel Haifa. A young player who is also 22 years old is playing regularly for Maritzburg and he wears jersey number 10. Rowan Human is one of the key players on the under 23 squad for South Africa. The 4th player on the list we have Duduzi Shabalala, who is 19 years old, who played for Kaizer Chiefs as an attacking midfielder. He can also play as a winger. Duduzi Shabalala is one of the top players for Kaizer Chiefs. He's playing regularly for them. Duduzi Shabalala also played for the under 23 South African squad. I think Duduzi Shabalala, if he can get a lot of game times, he can be one of the top players that we have in the country. Our number 3 on the list we have David Titans, who played for Stellenbosch as an attacking midfielder. David Titans is one of the top players. David Titans is one of the key players for Stellenbosch and he scored many goals this season for them. David Titans, he also played for the under 23 South African squad. The 2nd player on the list we have Thapelo Masigo, who is 20 years old, who plays for SuperSport as a winger. Thapelo, who is a winger, was called by Hugo Broos to represent Bafana Bafana, but he chose to represent the under 23s. Our top player on the list we have Cassius Mailula, who is 22 years old, who played for Mamelodi Sundowns. Cassius Mailula on his debut season on the DSTV Premiership, he has scored 13 goals and assisted 5. Cassius Mailula was called by Hugo Broos to represent Bafana Bafana. He made his debut against Liberia. Cassius Mailula's agent said that Cassius Mailula, there are teams that are interested on signing him from France.